63%. See, I'm listening. I'm just trying to react to some of her questions, just to react to so that I am listening, and I'm writing it down. You're not meaning a whole lot to me. Managed care. Managed care holding more and more of your money year in and year out. Managed care reimbursement is going down, down, down. I don't know what Obamacare is going to do, whether it's going to help or not, or get them. But, you know, your employees in this economy, if they haven't already all asked for a raise, you know that's coming. I don't know if you are fortunate enough to own the building here, but if you have a lease, I think you know what you're faced with when the lease is up. I could go on and on and on and on. Medical billing costs, medical equipment costs. It's mind-boggling. I don't know how you all do it. And through this program, easily, seamlessly, we can do that. Now I tell her, I'm done right now, right? I might be kicking Dan O'Connor right now to give him the signal to wake up, we're done, right? Stop daydreaming, it's over. I might even get up to signal the end of the meeting, start getting my things together. Usually when I get up, the doctor will usually get up. Usually that's how it goes. They get up. They go. And I start gathering my things. And I don't ask. I used to ask. I used to say, Doctor, based on what I've told you so far, with that type of return, would you like to see the details behind this? Would you like to see how this might work for your practice?
I would. I'd like to know more.
All right. She says she would, but a lot of times I would get answers like, it sounds interesting, let me think about it. Or maybe, can you leave some of this information behind? Is this for me? Do you have anything more? Do you have some studies? What did you bring to me? Sure. Do you have a website I could go to? Sure. Do you have 10 other doctors I could talk to? You know, this is what I used to get when I asked them what they would like to do next. And finally I got sick of that. I just started telling them what I want to do next. Okay? If they can't make a decision now on what to do next, let me make it for them. And it works. I'm not only doing this myself. I probably have 200 NCs in my group, and I have some that are duplicating with great success, and they do exactly what I'm telling you. We tell the doctor what the next step is. So I like to say to the doctor, Doctor, what I'd like to do is I'd like the opportunity to come back here and show you on paper exactly how I can make that happen here without leaving the four walls of your practice and on a shoestring investment that will recoup within the first 2 or 3 weeks that we get rolling here. Is Tuesday the best day of the week for you? Should I come back again next Tuesday, or is later in this week better?
So Tuesdays are going to be fine. They're more my administrative days, so that would be fine.
Same time, 11 a.m.?
It's phones in the morning.
Can I talk to you? Is it Betty at the front counter? Should I speak to her to put it in the calendar?
That's fine.
I've done that. Sometimes I'm with a doctor that's a single guy or a lady that, you know, a small chiropractor, massage therapist. I'll say to them, great, write that down.
Oh, but we're making the appointment?
Yeah, I said, great. You put that, I know how busy you are. I'm just telling you, put that down. Put me in for next Wednesday. I'll stand there and make them write it down. Or at least I'll try. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. So now I told them what I wanted to do, and now I'm done. So what did I do? I held a first look meeting. I shared the concept, but not the business plan. I shared the income potential, and I exposed their pain. That massages her brain a little bit. She starts thinking, you know what, this is starting to make a little bit of sense. I really should be looking at other ways to bring in income. Is he kidding me? 6 figures plus? Well, you know, maybe I should at least look at this. Yeah, I want to see how it works. You're not going to leave me hanging like that, right? No matter what the temptation is, I'm not staying to show it to her now. I've made that mistake. And if she gave me another 2 hours now, sure, I could whip out the computer and the flip chart and the DVD, and I could start doing this and that, and I could choke some old PC down our throat and everything. But in the end, it's information overload, and now she just prejudges her own mind that she knows exactly what this is all about, and there's no need to take another meeting or take up more of a valuable time. She already knows the whole game, and she's going to base her decision on everything that went on today. We like to give it to them in pieces, build more and more belief and confidence in what we have over time by exposing them to more and more layers of information over time until they're ready to make a decision. It's not a lot of meetings. It could be first appointment, share the concept, not the plan. I booked the appointment for the second meeting, and my primary goal of the second meeting is twofold. Number one, threefold, I'll call it. Number one, to sit down, and we're going to do the second meeting tomorrow, I believe, to repeat everything I said at the first meeting, got a quick synopsis. Our last meeting we talked about this, and the other thing you showed some interest in the weight management program. I brought more detail on that for you today, whatever. To share a business plan and plan of action for that practice. to bring back any pertinent information that they requested. So she brought up a question and interrupted me in the middle there somewhere and said, excuse me, but can you tell me what type of soil you grow your herbs in? I would say, that's a great question. That's a very valid question. I've actually never been asked that, but I'll get that answer for you and bring that information next Tuesday. Now, if she asked for science or studies or something, I would do everything I could do in this earth to find out the answers. I cut a week here, right? Or 3 days or 2 days, whatever. I'd call. I'd email Nutrametrix. I'd email Product Support at Market America. I'd go on the web. I'd go to WebMD. I'd do whatever I could do. But I'll tell you right now, if I can't dig up the information on the soil with the herbs, right? I can't find that information, right? Don't worry about it. Because when you go back for that second meeting, when we get the financial numbers on the paper, on the table, they might even bring up the herbs in it. I say, we'll talk about the herbs in a minute. First, I'm really excited about this. I want to share some numbers with you. We go to the business plan. When they see how simple, how easy it's going to be, I'm going to show you tomorrow, how easy it's going to be for them to generate 6 figures plus, nearly double our financial goal with this. All the questions she had around the window. Very rarely does anyone ever go back to and by the way, did you bring those studies? Even some of the staunch conservative medical doctors that hammered me for studies, and I brought some not too impressive array of stuff I dug up online and never had to bring it out because the numbers are so impressive. They've never seen anything like this in their lives. It's almost hard to believe. And all their questions now become focused on, really? That's it? When can we get started? All right? So that's basically my first look with the doctor. Thanks for listening. I'm going to bring Marshall back.